Welcome to another episode of Otaku Dine. I am Sleepy Melbourne, and we are here to talk about One Piece chapter 1136. And you guys know it is finally time. The brief spoilers are out, and let's go ahead and get started. It's One Piece chapter 1136, like I said. Title: Land Awaiting the Sun. Cover: Hold'em takes Yamato and the others to his base. I'm confused on how this happens because last time we saw Hold'em, our girl Otama was kicking him in the face, letting him know, put me down, boy. I'm not the weak little girl I was before. I'm a Konichi in training. But let's go ahead and get into the chapter. We get more lore about the sun god from giants who believe that the sun god will be a liberator, but there's also another section of giants who believe that he will be a destructor. So this kind of gives context to how Loki views the world, saying that he will destroy everything and claiming to be the sun god. And so I think that he's more on the camp that the sun god is going to destroy everything that he does not like, where Luffy is much more of, I'm just going to free all the people that I do like. And so the same end result, I think, would happen, but the way that they would go about it, I think, is very different. And I think that's what, kind of determines whether it's the destruction side or the liberation side. Then we get the giants explaining the story of Loki and King Harold, and also telling them that 6 years ago, red-haired Shanks was the one who stopped Loki, which lines up in the story because 6 years ago they said that red hair became an emperor, and so this seems like it might have been the feat that he managed that got him that emperor status, going on to the giant island and taking down one of the giants. I think it's definitely emperor worthy. Then we get Zoro, who wants to see if Loki is very strong, so he, Luffy, and Nami get the key to free Loki. And now some context about them getting those keys and going to free Loki. The reason Zoro tagged along with Luffy is that he was worried about Luffy and might have been lied to, while Nami went because she couldn't trust those two to go alone and successfully make it to their destination, so they needed a navigator. So the three of them are headed to go see Loki. Meanwhile, there's a scene where the wolf, we'll get to that once we get there. I'll give you some more context. We see two hooded people arriving where Loki is. They want to recruit him for the Holy Knights, but Loki refuses. The hooded girl name is Gunko, and she is a member of the Holy Knights. Nothing is noted about hooded Shanks in this chapter. Gunko reveals some of her powers. She is wielding her long bandages like sleeves as weapons, wanting to kill Loki and his giant wolf. The big wolf comes to save him, and he still refuses to lend them his strength when they threaten to kill the wolf. And now this is where we need to get that second part of context. It says the wolf wanted to eat Gunko and isn't dead yet, but the Holy Knights are threatening to kill both the wolf and Loki. However, Loki doesn't care and says that if it's the wolf's fate to be it, so be it. A true warrior doesn't complain about the circumstances of their death. He will build upon their anger and use it to destroy the world, which again kind of puts him more in that camp of, you guys are doing wrong, and I'm going to use all of that anger and rage and sadness from the world, and that's kind of how I am the Nika God. And so the end of the break is next week, so you guys know there is more to come. That means we're going to get a 1137. All right, though, this is the spoilers. I'm excited. I need more context about Shanks' fight with Loki. Hopefully we get a couple of scenes of that. I don't know if we're going to get all of it, but if you could just show us him putting Loki down, that'd be cool. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment below. All right, I'm out of here.